Guys, we are live. Who will be first today? Alright, before I start the poll, I need to do something really quickly. By that I mean put on a shirt, because, well, I should have a shirt on at all times. So, I'm setting you guys up right here as I go to do something really quick, alright? Alrighty, cool. Who is first today? Let's see. Silas is first. What's up, Silas? Oh my goodness, could this stay here, please? Please. Please stay. Please. Please just stay here. Good boy. Okay, hold up, guys. I'll be back. Oh my goodness. Sorry, y'all. I am doing something. Give me just 1 second. And I'll be reading chat. Alright, we are good to go. We are absolutely good to go. Let's move all this back over here. And we can get back to flipping. Alright. What's up, Hurley? What's up, Mate Tech? What's up, Arthur? What's up, Fries? What's up, Silas? Yes, that Lego Rubik's Cube does work. And what's up, Hurley? You keep saying Sammy. What? What, Hurley? We got 7 people in stream. Alright, what's up, Kada or Kadia Middleton? What's up? You said, how's my day going? My day is going absolutely amazing. Okay, Hurley, are you trying to get Silas to ban you? Because, like, Silas can put you on timeout right now. Are you trying to get Silas? Are you trying to get my mods to put you on timeout? We got 9 people in stream. Guys, feel free to say hi or ask me any questions. Silas, you know, I'll give Hurley one chance. Alright? Ooh, Arthur said that, dude, the wing colorway I chose looks sick. Dude, I bet. What color did you choose, if you don't mind me asking? I really wanted the champagne gold, honestly. The champagne gold looked really sick, but I ended up with the obsidian colorway. Oh, you meant the one you chose. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I really liked the champagne gold variant, but I ended up with the obsidian color variant, which also looks pretty sick. And, honestly, guess what? So, guys, I looked at the Nabalis website today, because I'm thinking about going in this contest that they are doing, where I could win an impulse. And at first I was like, I don't need to win an impulse. There's not any other colors I want. Until I saw Nabalis has just released a brand new colorway for the impulse. A brand new fade handle colorway. It's like green, blue, and like purplish. It looks absolutely sick. Alright. Kata or Kadia said, I don't know if you will like it, but I wrote a poem about life if you want to go look at it. Ooh, alright. I'll check out your channel as soon as I'm done streaming for sure. Silas said, what contest? There is a contest going on just for people who are subscribed to, like, their emails, who get, like, tons of emails and stuff. It's not a big, huge community event like Creative Nabalis, but they're doing a contest, like a photo contest, where you bring your canyon to different places, and which is literally perfect, because that's literally what my channel is about, is going to different places and flipping. They have a contest going on where you bring your canyon to some sort of place, take a picture of you flipping, or take a picture of the canyon with like a really cool background and like a really cool good photo, and you vote on it, and whoever gets the best photo wins a balisong. All right, Arthur said, I went with the purple and black fade colorway. Ooh, purple and black fade on what? On what, Arthur? Cheesecake. Hey, what's up, Cheesecake? Hey, we got 44 people in stream. Guys, feel free to say hi or ask me any questions. Kadia or Kata said it's on Emily's channel. I don't know who Emily is. I'm sorry, I don't know Emily channel. Let's see here. Arthur said the wing. Oh, dude. That's gonna be sick. The purple and black fade colorway. There is no purple and black fade colorway on the wing. There's just purple and silver, and then there's silver to black. But as far as I know, there's not any sort of purple to black fade with the wing. Foxy YouTube 06 said, "What do you think about the AliExpress clone of the Mako?" I've never flipped it. So I can't really tell you my thoughts on it. I've never flipped that specific clone. I've not really looked that much into AliExpress balisongs in general, but that may be something I look into in the future. All right. Tania said, "Hi, my name is Tania." Well, what's up, Tania? All right. Echo versus TV said, "Hi, what's up, Echo versus?" Someone said, "Yo, your last live was crazy." Yes, it kind of was, not gonna lie. Not the craziest live I've had, though. One of the craziest live streams I did was when there was, like, tons of different foods that kept coming in. Like, literally, there was somebody named French Fries, and their profile pic was literally just some French fries. There was someone named Lego Minifigure, and their profile pic was just a Lego minifigure. There was Burger King. I had a literal Burger King in my stream. The SS Bean said, "Good morning, chat." Yo, good morning to you, SS Bean. Trevor Applegate, yes, I remember you. Arthur said, "I don't know, because to me it looked faded, but it was sick." All right, I'll definitely have to go check that out, see if there's any new colors on the wing. Let's see here. Silas said hamburger. All right, that's getting pinned 100%. Boom. All right, we got 112 people in stream. Guys, feel free to say hi or ask me any questions. Arthur, you're too late. I'm sorry. Already pinned Silas's hamburger. Hey, Arthur, if you're interested, I'm thinking about making you mod because you have been a very, very loyal viewer. Ooh, Bamboo said, "My favorite underrated Balisong content creator." Thank you, bro. I really appreciate that. Ian Herb said, "Hi, what's up, Ian?" I actually have a friend named Ian. I was at his birthday party yesterday. Roke88 said, "Lag don't fail." What do you mean lag, guys? Is it laggy for you? Peyton said, "Hi, what's up, Peyton?" Kaysen said, "Wait, have you ever got cut with one of those?" No, guys, I have not. These are all Balisong trainers. These are all perfectly safe, just for flipping purposes, practicing, and having fun with. RX says, "My name is Samuel." Ooh, nice, bro. Same here. Liam said, "Hi, what's up, Liam?" Invisible said, "Hi, what's up, Invisible?" The SS Bean said, "No, it's good quality for me." All right, thank you, bro. Good to hear it. Bard said, "Hi, what's up, Bard?" I hope I said that right. Kenny said, "Keeps cutting out for me." What do you mean it keeps cutting out? Kadia said, "Okay, I will try to go on your channel and tell you the poem." All right, cool. I'll definitely look at it. All right, Peyton said, "I subbed." Hey, thank you, Peyton. I appreciate that. Main Tech said, How do you feel reaching 6.4K subs?" Hey, it's pretty crazy to me, especially because a good YouTuber that I like watching, the Buffness, is only at just a few hundred more than I am, which is surprising to me. T-Perm said, "That's impressive." Hey, bro, you do cubing too? Hey, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. And guess what? I do cubing also. I'm not that good at cubing. My best friend got me into it, honestly. He is a very good cuber. His name's Trenton Bailey. He has a YouTube channel of his own. His best is like 9 seconds. My best is like 34 seconds. All right, Liam said, "How much do those cost?" They cost a very different range. This one specifically costs about $35 US, whereas the Nabal's wing costs about $130 US. All right, Sigma Banana said, "Do you know the Bible verse, Romans 12:12?" I don't know it off the top of my head, but I could definitely go look it up sometime. Axolotl Kid said, "Hi, what's up, Axolotl?" All right, are we back? Are we back, guys? Sorry, I glitched out there for a second. All right, Foxy said, "What should someone buy for starting flipping?" I would recommend to you the Nabali Impulse. It costs about $35 US. Invisible, I am not at 60K. I am at 6.4K. Mantis said, "Sup, dude?" Yo, what's up, Mantis? Mantis said, "How are you?" I'm doing absolutely amazing. Hold up just 1 second, you guys. All right, guys, I am back. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Kason said, "Have you ever got cut?" No, guys. Like I said, these are all Balisong trainers. These are all perfectly safe, just for flipping purposes, practicing and having fun with. Bard said, "Keep the good work going." Hey, thank you, bro. I really appreciate that. Arthur said, "Flip the Barracuda." I got you, bro. I'll happily flip the Barracuda for you. Invisible said, "Cool." Hey, thank you, Invisible. I appreciate the kind words. Cheesecake said, "That was my fault from yesterday." What do you mean? What was your fault, bro? Ian Herb said, "The best Balisong YouTuber." Hey, thank you. I really appreciate that. T-Perm said, "What method for Rubik's cubing do you use?" I use CFOP. The best time I've gotten so far is 34 seconds. It's been a while since I've done cubing. I haven't really been grinding, trying to learn any new algorithms lately. But back when I was really into cubing and did it all the time, my best was 34 seconds. Like I said, my best friend got me into cubing just for a little while, back when he did cubing. All right. Antimarita said, "Nice Barracuda." Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Batman123 said, "Hi." Hi, what's up, Batman? No way we got literal Batman in the chat. That's crazy. Cal TR said, "Hey, it's you again." Hey, what's up, Cal? T-Perm said, "I got 15 seconds just a few days ago." Hey, that's nice. Those are some good numbers right there. You could probably get into a cubing comp. Hey, Tommy Benson said, "Hi." How what's up, Tommy? Landon said, "Can you do two at the same time?" I can, but not on camera right now because I'm using one hand to hold the camera. Flare Dark said, "What do you think about Flytanium?" I've definitely heard a lot about Flytanium, but I have never owned a Flytanium Balisong, so I can't really tell my opinions on a Flytanium Balisong. All right, Invisible said, "I love the Balisongs." Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Trevor said, "Where do you get your Balisongs?" I get most of them from the company to Bally's, but I do have a few oddball ones from Amazon that suck, and I do have one that is really good from BB Barfly. Thomas Taylor said, "Hi." Hi, what's up, Thomas? Master said, do you own these for... I own these, yeah, just for the tricks. These are all Balisong trainers. These are all perfectly safe just for flipping purposes, practicing, and having fun with. They're basically the ultimate fidget toy. Ian Games said, "Hi." Hi, what's up, Ian? Silas said, "An all black Navalis wing would look really cool." Hey, that would look sick. With like an inked out trainer blade. That would be sick, Silas. Happy Donkey said, "Hi." How what's up, Happy Donkey? J Fuban said, "Pronounce my name." Hey, I did right there. J Fuban. I hope I said that right. Black and White said, yeah, no. Guys, these are all Balisong trainers. These are all perfectly safe. Just for flipping purposes, practicing, and having fun with. Landon said, "Do you have a real one?" I do have a live blade, but I do not flip it on camera. I flip strictly trainers on YouTube. All right, Invisible said, "It would look more savage in an action movie." Hey, kind of, for real. Boom Shakalaka said, "Hello." Hello, what's up, Boom Shakalaka? Joseph Alexander Shore said, "Are they sharp?" No, these are all Balisong trainers. These are all perfectly safe, just for flipping purposes, practicing, and having fun with. Mega Man said, "Hi, Sam. Is the one you're flipping a live or a false edge?" This is a false edge. A false edge pretty much means that it's supposed to look like a live blade, but it is just as safe as a trainer, and it basically is a trainer. These are all Balisong trainers, perfectly safe just for practicing with and having fun with. All right, the Box 16 said, "Cool." Hey, thank you, the Box. Mega Man said, "Oh, very nice." Yes, very nice. All right, Ian Games said, "Where are you from?" I am from the amazing state of Missouri here in the U.S. Let's see here. Joseph said, "Wow." Yeah. Talkie Boy said, "Can you flip the blue and white one?" I got you, bro. I'll happily do that for you. All right. Foxy said, "What should someone buy when they get better at flipping if they want something more professional?" That is a very good question. I personally would recommend you buying either the Barracuda V2 or the Navalis Wing. Those are both higher dollar Balisongs, and they're good for advanced flipping also. So this is the Navalis Wing right here. Costs about 150 US dollars. But if you're looking for something that is good for advanced flippers, yet costs a pretty cheap price, the Canyon is surprisingly good for advanced flippers, and I will say that. Others might disagree with me and say that it's better for beginners, but I personally think the Canyon is better for advanced flippers than it is for beginners. It has very, very good durability for advanced flippers that are learning new tricks and dropping it a lot. Uh, it feels very nice. It's basically like a cheap version of the Tsunami from Squid Industries, honestly. It's very, very nice. Let's see here. Angel said, say pink chest, green goes. Pink chest, green goes. Okay. Feastables said, hi, how what's up, Feastables? T-Perm said, do you do any other Rubik's Cubes, even besides 3x3? I do 2x2 and 4x4. Um, my best friend does. I do not. I only do 3x3, and then I've practiced some 2x2 every once in a while. Let's see here. Rasley said hello. Hello, what's up, Rasley? I hope I said that right. Braden PJ said hi. How what's up, Braden? Feastable said sup. Talkie Boy said, can you use the Lego one? Yeah, I got you, bro. I'll happily use the Lego one for you. This is not the coolest looking Lego Balisong that I've designed. I have designed some that look absolutely sick, that are all blue and black and gold. But this is one of the best flipping Lego Balisongs that I have designed lately. So... The SS Bean said, can you do a Y2K with one of the combs? Yes, I can. I got you. I will use the silver comb for this. And I got you. Boom. Y2K. Like that. The combs are not the best flippers, but they do look pretty cool. Alrighty. Troza said, when are you going to release the review on the Nibalis wing? I'm going to release it pretty soon. I need to get it edited. I have the entire video filmed. I've just not been editing recently. I have multiple new videos that are going to be coming out pretty soon. I need to finish editing my review on the Nibalis wing, and then there is one video that is taking me a whole crap ton of time editing, and that is the Nibalis Impulse versus the Nibalis Lightning. It is a Balisong versus Balisong video. I'm starting a series with another Balisong YouTuber where we compare different Balisongs, and that is going to be the start of the series, and it's taking me a whole lot of time to edit. I'm just like about halfway done editing that video. Let's see here. Invisible said I left by mistake. Oh, you're good, bro. Cal TR said Trevor. Oh, okay, he's just replying to Trevor. All right. Silas said I'm grinding on yo-yo right now. Hey, nice, Silas. I've thought about getting into yo-yoing. Let's see here. Bard said, can you spin the black one? You talking about the wing or the comb? I assume you're talking about the wing. It's the nicer one. Gee said, Silas, hi, what's up? Joseph said, I love all the Balisongs. Hey, thank you, Joseph. Racely, I hope I said that right, or Rasley said, I hope you're having a good day. Yes, I am having an absolutely amazing day. The Box 16 said, oh, okay, there we go. Liam said, yo, I'm from Missouri. Hey, nice, bro, same here. I live in Missouri. I have all my life. Cal TR said, what's Missouri? Am I stupid? Missouri is a state here in the USA. It's in the United States of America. It's towards the center of America. It is a state. It is one of the 50 states. All right, Mega Man said, wait, how about you do Balisong comparisons with different price points? That, because it wouldn't really make sense at that point. I like to compare Balisongs that are around the same price to see which one is better. Because if I'm comparing something like the Wing with something like the Canyon, those are two completely different price points, and there wouldn't really be much comparison between the two. Let's see here. Talkie Boy said, I live in LA. Hey, nice, bro. Feastables said, I was in your last live stream, my guy. Hey, nice, Feastables. I'm glad to hear it. Hey, Cal said, all right, I am terrible at American geography. You're good, Cal. All right. Sean said, I want to hear a joke about Missouri. I'm not sure if I have any Missouri-related jokes. I have a lot of jokes, but I'm not sure if I have any Missouri-related. It would probably have to do something with the nickname of Missouri. I'd say there probably is one out there that involves the Show Me State or like the Cave State or something like that. Black and White said, am I John Cena? No, you are not John Cena. I did not forget you, bro. What you talking about? Cal said, I'm from Scotland. Oh, nice, Cal. That's awesome. Oh, Sean wants to tell me one. Okay. Hey, tell me a joke about Missouri. Tell me a joke about Missouri. As long as it's not inappropriate. As long as it's not inappropriate, I'm down to hear a joke. All right, let's see here. Cal said we wouldn't be able to see you otherwise. All right. Invisible said, I got a chain with a picture on it, brother. Hey, nice. Arthur said, I'm from Iowa. Hey, nice, Arthur. Right, you're right above Missouri. Landon said, do you like Donald Trump? I would not want... Here's the thing. I don't want to get too much into politics on here. I follow Jesus Christ. I do not follow Trump or Biden. I would say I would probably lean more towards Trump than I would Kamala Harris for sure. But that does not mean that I love Trump or anything like that. The main thing that I dislike about Donald Trump is that he boasts a lot, okay? That's the main thing. I'm not hating on Trump. I think he has some good ideas, but he boasts way too much. That is not a good thing in the Bible. He talks way too good about himself. He talks about himself all the time. That is the only thing that I really, really dislike. Honestly, if Trump would just stop making everything about himself, he might be one of the best presidents out there. I'm not even joking. But that is my main thing that I dislike about him. All right. Hold up just 1 second, guys. All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Someone said, are you a Christian? I am absolutely a Christian, but to me, the word Christian just means follower of Christ, all right? I try my best to follow Jesus based off what I know from the Bible, all right? Let's see here. Beast Chicken Wing said, yo, what's up? I'm in New York. I just said New York, or York New. New York. There we go. Yes, nice, bro. Okay. Liam said, I gotta go. Hey, see you, Liam. Thanks for being in the stream. Let's see here. Black and White said, I'm the Rock. Okay, cool. Someone said, I'm going swimming here soon, and you have a cool stream. Hey, thank you. I appreciate the kind words, and it's awesome that you're going swimming. Cal said, what's your opinion on ice? I don't know that much about ice, honestly. I don't keep up with the news that much, and I've not looked into it a whole bunch. So I don't really have an opinion on ice. Not something I've been looking into that much. Let's see here. Liam Hayden said hi. How what's up, Liam Hayden? You're different, Liam, here. All right. Skyron said, do you have a karambit? I do not. Invisible said, I love your channel. Hey, thank you, Invisible. I really appreciate that. Sean said, my joke about Missouri is misery. Oh, wow. All right. Cal said, oh, so that's why you don't mind Trump? Hey, like I said, I'm careful about what I say on YouTube because I don't want to get into politics. I would definitely consider myself a lot more on the side of Trump than Kamala Harris, all right? I definitely would consider myself Republican. But then again, that does not mean that I'm, oh, yay, I love Trump. No, okay? He's a human. He does things wrong like we all do. Let's see here. Miss Feastable said I subbed last stream. Mr. Samuel, hey, thank you, bro. Lorana said, how much do they all cost? These cost at very different prices. This one right here costs about $75 US. Din said, hi. How what's up, Din? Shark VR said, hi. How what's up, Shark? Monica said, do blue and green. Hey, I got you, Monica. All right. Din said, hi again. All right. Hello again, Din. Feastable said, hi. How what's up, Feastables? Talkie Boy said, can you flip the black comb? I can, but it's probably my worst balisong that I have here, if I'm being honest with you. Jackson Judd said, yo, Sammy. Yo, what's up, Jackson? No way. Are you the Jackson Judd that I know? All right. Warzone Bot said, hi. Hi, what's up? What's up, Warzone Bot? Lonut Caraman said, hi. Hi, what's up? Jackson Judd said, yep. Okay, what's up, Jackson? Hey, tell Annie I said hi. And Hannah. Hannah is like, she's basically John Cena in the group chat, though. She's like, never texts. Big Boy VR said, I'm new to your channel. What do you do? I do balisong flipping, and I try and spread the gospel while I do it. So even if you're not a Christian, that's absolutely fine. If you disagree in any way, I'm absolutely willing to chat about it. I don't want to offend anybody, and I don't get offended by any hate that anyone throws against me. I'm always willing to chat about stuff, and I pretty much just do balisong flipping. I go to different places and do balisong flipping. I do parkour, tons of different stuff. I haven't released that many parkour videos yet, but I plan to in the near future. So yeah, I pretty much just chill. I love to live stream a lot, answer all your guys' questions with what I know from scripture, and just with my opinions on stuff, and do it all while I flip balisongs. All right, Feastable said, "Wow, parkour can't do that." Hey, you're good. Some people can, some people can't, and actually, everybody can do parkour. Just some people can do different levels of parkour. Darren said, "I'm so glad you're on." Yes, I am. I am going to have to end the stream here pretty soon, though, in probably 10 minutes. So expect that, guys. Zocalo said, "Hi. What's up, Zocalo?" Hey, why was Din? Why was Din? Was he spamming Silas? Spiral Honeycomb said, "When are you continuing the playground series?" Here very soon. There's actually a very, very big playground near where I live, and or near, I guess, one of the cities near me. And so I plan to go there sometime in the future. The problem is that's a really popular park that a lot of people take their kids to, and I need to go at a time when there's basically nobody there, because, well, I flip balisongs, and parents may not know that these are trainers, if you get what I'm saying. All right. Talkie Boy said, "Do the black and yellow." I got you, bro. And this is actually gold. This is black and gold right here. All right. Talkie Boy said, "Do black and yellow." I am, bro. Hey, is Jackson still in here? Is Jackson still in the chat? Silas said, "I gave a couple warnings." Oh, all right, Silas, you're good. I was just curious. Sean said, "Hey, since you don't like Trump, I want to tell you something." Hey, I never said I don't like Trump. Like I said, I like Trump a whole lot better than I do Biden and Kamala Harris and all the others. I would consider myself a Trump supporter before I consider myself a Kamala supporter, all right? But like I said, we're all human. We all have our faults, and Donald Trump definitely has a few of his. I do agree with a lot of what he says about politics, though. I will tell you that. But in my opinion, he does talk way, 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 way too much about himself, and that's why most people hate him. All right. Super Taka said, "What's the white one? Or what's the white right one?" That is a Lego balisong that I made. Let's see here. Spiral Honeycomb said, "Can you solve a Rubik's Cube?" I can. I actually do cubing sometimes, every once in a while. Jaxie Gaming and Edit said, "Hi, what's up, Jaxie?" Trapster said, "Agree." All right, thank you. Slava said, "Do a Y2K." Hey, I got you, Slava. That was a really sucky Y2K. I'm going to redo that. There you go. All right. Invisible said, "My brother died from cancer 2 months ago, and I said it a lot. I wanted to tell you, but you never noticed. I was trying not to get attention." Ooh, I'm sorry about that, Invisible. I had no idea. Hey, I'll definitely keep you in my prayers, all right? But here's the thing. When I say I'm going to keep you in my prayers, you yourself need to be praying, all right? Pray for healing for your mind, for your soul, for yourself. Pray for physical, spiritual healing. And pray for others, all right? You yourself need to be praying, because when I pray for my viewers, I pray that God would answer your prayers, all right? And let his will be done in your guys' lives. So if you guys are not praying, then what I pray for you guys about doesn't really help much. All right. Joshua said, "I love your video." Hey, thank you, Joshua. I appreciate that. Wavy. What's up, Wavy? Jaxie said, "I subscribe." Hey, thank you, Jaxie. I appreciate that. Guys, can we get the likes up? That would be cool. I'm not going to be that guy that begs for likes, but I will tell you guys, if you like the stream, YouTube pushes it through to more people. That is how it works. So the more likes that my stream gets, the more YouTube lets people see it more and pop up on people's feed and stuff. So the more likes the stream gets, the more people get to see my stream. So if you guys would like the stream, I would really appreciate it, but you guys do not have to if you do not want to. All right. Feastable said, "Not gonna lie, I'm scared of breaking my neck when I do a flip." No, that probably would not happen, honestly. Especially if you're training at the proper places. That's very unlikely. Canball X said, why you have a balisong? Because I like balisongs. I like flipping balisongs while spreading the gospel. Karen said, do a helix. I got you. Lots of people telling me to do a helix. It's been a minute since I've done the helix, though. All right. Arthur said he's back. Yes, Wavy is back. Amal said, what's up? Yo, what's up, Amal? Frank Matthews said, hi. How what's up, Frank? Seuss, or Seuss, I hope I said that right, said, Jesus Christ is our Lord and Savior. Amen, bro. Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. Always willing to chat about that. Joshua said, do your best trick. I get that. I get people telling me to do that a lot. I don't really know what my best trick is, honestly. River Wampler said, ho, or hi. I meant hi. He said H-O, or H-I. What's up? Hi, River. Trampster said, amen. Van der Hyde, I hope I said that right, said, hi, what's up, Van? I'm going to just call you Van. Brenda said, hi, what's up, Brenda? TP Everything said, hi, man, hi, what's up? Waterball Design said, oh, shoot, I was here yesterday, but I didn't know you had Rubik's Cubes. I'm also into them. What's your personal best time with a 3x3? My personal best time is 34 seconds. It's been a while since I've done cubing, so it's probably gotten worse, but my personal best is 34 seconds. Let's see here. River said, I love your balisongs. Hey, thank you. Trapster said, can you do the Lego one? Yes, I can do the Lego one. Happily, bro. This is, again, guys, this is not the best Lego balisong I have designed, because I've designed a crap ton of Lego balisongs, but this is one of the best flipping designs that I have made. The other best flipping design I made, you guys can probably see in one of my videos. If you go watch the video titled Our Entire Collection, it's the second collection video that I posted on my channel. It is the entire collection, my entire collection, along with Trent and Bailey's entire collection combined. And in that video, I have the really cool looking Lego balisong in there. That is all blue, black, and gold that I designed. I actually gave that to him as a gift one day, I think. I'm not sure how much he flips it, honestly. I would definitely be flipping it on my channel. Verve said, how can I get a balisong with calitate like this? Don't know what you mean by that, bro. Beast Chicken Wing said, use third-person can and flip too, please and thank you. Hey, I would if it wouldn't be that I have to end the stream soon. I am going to have to wrap up the stream about right now, start wrapping up. Bankrupt said, is that a new Lego balisong? It is one that I have designed recently. Yes, Bankrupt. It's not the best looking one. Definitely does not look that cool. But it is one of the best flipping designs that I've made. The other best flipping design and one that looks cool is, like I said, on the video titled Our Entire Collection, the entire collection of mine and Trenton Bailey's collection combined. I have a really cool looking Lego balisong featured in that video, and that is one that I have designed that looks absolutely amazing. It's one of my best designs, honestly. Let's see here. Arthur said, didn't you design a Lego balisong with jimping? I did at one time. It was actually this Lego balisong. I did have, see how I have a 1x4 on each side here? I, at one time, had a 1x4 in there that had studs coming out of the side as jimping, but it did not really work as well as I hoped. All right, Carly's Art and Game Center said, hi, what's up, Carly's Art and Game? Let's see here. Hey, Bankrupt, I don't know why you keep saying Leviticus 20:13. That is a verse about like how God says it's wrong to be gay. I don't. You keep saying that verse as if it says in God we trust in that verse. It does not. Okay. You must be thinking of a different verse, bro. Hotshot Biker said, make a vid on how to make that. I actually have made a video on how to make this, but I have not posted it yet. I scrapped the video idea. I had a whole video made, but I scrapped the idea, and it's just in my camera roll, not being posted. But if you guys want me to post it, I might. Feastable said, backyard is all I have to train. Hey, bro, that's all right. Go to a local playground near you, or to apartments have really good street spots for parkour also. Wiggly Worm said, I have a black one. Hey, nice. Let's see here. Marin River said, please post it. All right, I might. Let's see here. Karen said, please do. All right, there's a lot of people wanting me to post it. Only issue is I do show my face in that video, and which is perfectly fine. YouTube tends to think, YouTube has done this problem multiple times on my channel, where YouTube thinks that I am a minor, and so I would have to make an entire new disclaimer proving to YouTube that I am not in that video to be able to post it. Let's see here. The SS Bean said, you should post it. I need something to do with my Legos, LOL. All right, I might. In that video, I would be teaching you exactly how to make this one specifically right here. Frank Matthews said, your videos are so good. Hey, thank you. I really appreciate that. Let's see here. Foxy said, what should I buy when I get better at flipping? Is there a more professional option? Yes, there actually is. If you're wanting something more high dollar, the ballast wing is very, very good. Costs about 150 US dollars. Or no, that costs about 150. This costs about 130. But if you're looking for something that's a little lower on the budget, but is also good for a more advanced flipper, I'd recommend you the Novalis Canyon. It's very good for advanced flippers. It costs about 50 US dollars. All right. Morin, or yeah, Maureen. I hope I don't know how to pronounce that. Morin, I hope I said that right. Said I just subbed. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Eli Hernandez said hi. Hi, what's up, Eli? Joshua Swatton said, what's your most valuable one? Probably, honestly, probably my Barracuda V2. It's a completely custom balisong. You're able to customize it however you want when you buy it. So I requested to have these two specific colors, and it cost me about 130 US dollars. I got it when it was on sale. This normally costs about 150 US dollars. So my most valuable one would probably be the Barracuda V2. Christian said, can you use a Rubik's Cube? I can, but I use GAN cubes instead, because GAN is like a really cool speed cubing brand. Hotshot Biker said, same, I subbed. Hey, thank you, I appreciate that. Spiral Honeycomb said, I need to go swimming. I need to go, sadly. See you next stream. All right, see ya, Spiral Honeycomb. Thanks for being in here. Alrighty, guys. Joey Peterson said, I would lose a finger. No, you wouldn't. These are all trainers. These are all balisong trainers. These are all perfectly safe just for flipping purposes, practicing, and having fun with. The SS Bean said, what's your favorite balisong? Honestly, right now, it's probably either the Impulse as far as flipping goes. As far as flipping, the Impulse is my favorite because I really, really, really like the way this thing flips. It fits my preferences very well. As far as grip goes, the Wing would be my favorite. As far as style and flow and flipping, like the style of flipping, the Wing would be pretty cool. As far as looks and customability, the Barracuda would be my favorite. As far as durability, the Canyon would be my favorite. And as far as public flipping, the Cheese would be my favorite. All right. Edward Kenway said, what's your favorite balisong? Bro. I just answered that. You're good. You're good. You came later in the stream, but like, I don't want to have to answer that after I just answered it. All right. Christian said, I wonder if those are metal. All of these are metal besides my Lego one over there. Let's see here. Asher Ball said, hi, I'm back. Hi, what's up, bro? Jacob said, what's the one all the way on the right? Just joined today's stream. That is a Lego balisong over there that I designed. Feastable said, Lego balisong is very sturdy. Actually, it's probably the least sturdy here besides maybe my black comb because that thing kind of sucks. Let's see here. Arthur said, you should make a video on how to tune a balisong. I thought about it, but I genuinely suck at tuning balisongs. Not gonna lie, I have to watch a video on how to tune balisongs, okay? Like, I watch Will Hirsch's video because he makes good quality content, and I typically don't watch his channel that much because he makes jokes throughout the video that I'm not quite a fan of, but he has some very good quality content, and I watched his tutorial on how to tune a balisong, and that is the only way that I've been able to tune my balisong so far because I kind of suck at it. Foxy said, I want to start flipping. Do you have tips on when I get a balisong, like YouTube channels, where to learn to flip? I need tips. Hey, absolutely. Honestly, I plan to keep streaming, so if you want, you can keep coming into my streams and asking for tips, and I'll give you tips. But I also have tutorials on my channel When you get a balisong, I would recommend to you the Impulse for sure. This thing is a very, very good flipper. If you buy a cheap one off of Amazon, I'm sorry to tell you that it is not going to flip good. A lot of people get caught up saying, it looks so cool though, it's going to flip good. It doesn't. I'm sorry to tell you. Cheap Amazon balisongs, such as the combs, they get the job done, but they barely do. They do not flip that good. I'd recommend to you the Impulse, but the number one thing I'd recommend to you is if you're looking for tips, is to watch my video titled How to Do Basic Rollovers. In that video, I teach you how to do some of the most basic tricks out there. Or if you would like, you can keep tuning in to each episode of the Playground series. And in the Playground series, I give different tips and tricks on how to do new tricks and tips on how to get better at flipping in every single one of those videos. And I have already released episode 1. If you would like to go watch that. In that video, I teach you one of the most basic tricks called the double rollout. Alrighty. And if you're not learning well from my channel, because my channel and tutorials can teach some people really well, but for others, they do not teach people that well. So if you're looking for someone else besides me to go watch, I'd recommend to you Benjamin Flips. Benjamin Flips has very, very good tutorials. And if not Benjamin Flips, then honestly, I'm trying to think here. Besides Benjamin Flips, Ghost Flipping has some pretty good tutorials, but he hasn't released that many tutorials, honestly. Dr. House's left earlobe said, but can you do it with a glizzy? No, I cannot. All right. Kiwi VR said, where do you buy your balisong trainers? I buy most of them from the company Nabalis. Keith Wood said, hi, what's up, Keith? I bet you're probably not the Keith I know. I'd be surprised if you were. That would be sick. I know a Keith from Bible Camp. He's an amazing guy. He's one of the leaders. Feastable said, I named my channel with a Z instead of an S to avoid getting copyrighted, LOL. Hey, nice. Frank Matthews said, I need to leave to go to my friend's house. All right, see ya, Frank. Silas said, when's episode 2 of the Playground series coming out? Should be coming out soon. I need to go to another playground sometime soon and film that video. I have not got it filmed yet, but should hopefully be coming out sometime soon. But before that video comes out, I have even better videos that are coming out. I know, crazy, right? I'm going to be going to multiple different other places and flipping. Hopefully, I'm going to go to a water mill sometime soon. It's going to have a very, very good landscape and background for flipping. Also, I'm hopefully going to go to a mystery place. I'm not going to tell you. It's going to be hilarious. There's a hilarious place that I'm going to that I'm going to be flipping at sometime soon, hopefully. Edward Kenway said something about spy animation. Everybody talks about animation for spy. I've never heard of that. I've heard a lot of people talk about it. I've never watched it. I don't really know what everyone's talking about when they say that. Jacob said, do you have somewhere people can support you? Patreon, Venmo, donations? Not yet. That's something I'm looking into because I've had a lot of people asking me that, Jacob. So I'm looking into getting something like Patreon, or I'm looking into getting monetized on YouTube. That way you guys can donate to me through Super Chats. Currently, there is no way to donate to me in any possible way. The best thing you can do is just subscribe, honestly. But in the near future, that is something that I am looking into. So if you stay tuned to my channel, hopefully sometime in the near future, I will have something like that. Amy Joe said, I have 50 balisongs. Hey, nice, Amy. That's awesome. No way, a girl balisong flipper? Or do you not flip balisongs? Do you mean pocket knives, or are you talking about balisong trainers? All right, Aaron said, hello. Hello, what's up, Aaron? Lego Video said, can you teach me? Hey, Lego Videos. I love Legos. I got a Lego balisong there, and, well, I love Legos. Not gonna lie. Death by Jelly said, I'm back. Hey, what's up, Death by Jelly? That one Pyro said, how will he teach you if he's behind a screen? What do you mean? I could teach you how to do balisong flipping because, well, that only involves my hand. Aaron said, not much. All right, Aaron. All right. Arthur said, Sam, you should get a P.O. box just for a video idea. I don't know what a P.O. box is, but I'll definitely look into it. World Tank said, do you have the Impulse 2 balisong? Yes, I do. This is the Impulse right here, or the Extrusion 2. This thing is absolutely awesome. Pepsis said, when did you get the wing? Oh, I got the wing pretty recently. I got surprised with it. I'm going to be releasing the review pretty soon. I filmed the review actually before I filmed the first episode of the Playground series. And I'm going to be releasing the review pretty soon. Let's see here. Pepsis said, I didn't see the wing last time I was here. Yeah, I have got quite a few new things since last time, mainly the wing. All right. Silas said, I've not eaten today, so I'm going to go eat some lunch. All right, see ya, Silas. Oh, crap, guys. Yeah, I need to end the stream here. I didn't realize the time. It's after 12 o'clock for me. I'm going to be ending the stream here, guys. Wavy said, if we hit 50K, will you knock over your Lego building? If we hit 50? No. I'm sorry. That's not going to happen. I might do something special for 50K in the future. I might do something special for 100K, but I'm not going to knock that thing over unless we hit something like 1 million, all right? That thing took me way too long. All right, let's see here. Mentally a Femboy said, hey, I'm here. Hey, Mentally a Femboy, sorry, I got to go. I got to end the stream here. I got to go eat lunch. Silas gave me the amazing idea, and I did not realize it's after 12 o'clock, so I do have to go. It's after 12 o'clock where I live. All right, guys, I'm going to be ending the stream here. Does anybody have any recommendations for a Bible verse to end with today? I always would like you guys to be interactive with Bible verses. So what Bible verse do y'all think we should end with today? V1 Plush said, I just started. I am sorry, V1 Plush. I'm sorry. Wavy said, I'll take your word for it. I'm never forgetting. I'll knock it over at 1 mil. Oh, dang, bro. I shouldn't have said that. I might. All right. Guys, do you have any recommendations? Darren said Ephesians 2, 8 and 9. All right. Ooh, I think I will take a recommendation. I'm going to do the one that Darren recommended. Let me look that up really quickly. It's going to take me a minute. Actually, I don't have time to look something up. I really need to be into the stream here. I'm sorry. So Arthur said John 3:16. I'm just going to do something like John 3:16 that I know off of my head. So we are going to be doing John 3:16 today. I will definitely go look up that verse in Ephesians, though, and maybe next stream we can end with it. Sorry. I'm going to be ending with John 3:16 today, recommended by Arthur. John 3:16 says, For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. And with that, I'm going to be ending. See you guys in the next one. And also thank you to everybody who subscribed and liked. It does mean a lot to me.